Get the dash, cannot catch me, whoa, Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Carry for Leonard Fournette. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun give to Fournette. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
The tackle by Jelani.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49, 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. A rare pick six thrown by Tom Brady. He'd thrown only 14 regular season pick sixes in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs, the one to Robert Alford in Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Logan Ryan doing it late in the wild card round loss a season ago. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt the return.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Shotgun now for Brady. The catch made by Miller. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's a gain.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. Fournette, a first down carry. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
The tackle by Jelani.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Brady over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Open man is Godwin. It's And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
Chris Godwin.
Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Brady's throw there complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
That ties the game.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing is Stafford. Screenplay, Johnson. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. The gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Stafford. Coverage intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A handoff to Fournette. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Leonard Fournette on the carry. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 36, Brady. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
7-7.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 26. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll run with the former Bulldog. It's the rookie DeAndre Swift. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
He was brought down by Shaq Barrett.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Buccaneers.
Here's a toss play right to Swift. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, Stafford here. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Forced out to his left. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Another shot from the one on second and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Matthew Stafford, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talked with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about, assignment football for defenders. And that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
Fighter for the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll find Miller. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
37-yard line.
Now Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Steps away to his left. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
Leonard Fournette with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point put through by Succop. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Stafford delivers this to Hawkinson. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
2nd and a yard.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Stafford. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is now 21-14. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. The final shot before half for Brady. Gronkowski got it across the road. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Taken in the end zone. Get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter. And he fires one. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
Tapped into the quarterback's thought process there, and what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, the defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. Gets past one man. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Stafford here coming off his pick six. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Number 33.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. Flushed out right. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
At the 12-yard line.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They're going draw play. Stafford to Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he can't hang on. That would have been a big interception down here in field goal range. But instead, now they'll get a shot at 3. And the 13-year man puts it through. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up the throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And all the way down to the 26.
Complete to Mike.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. That catch good for only a couple. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, Stafford. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And Stafford, for the 3rd time, is intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Here's a first down throw that's complete, and this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And 5 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
To Scotty Miller. An 8-yard.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Brady now on first down. Inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a Buccaneer first, to pick up of 12 yards.
A gain of 12.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Buccaneers.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's a gain of a yard.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. The quick slant caught. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Ryan Suckup on for the field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
And Suckup will put this one right through, and that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. And Jones has it over the middle. That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, there's zero doubt that the Detroit Lions like Kerryon Johnson's ability, but he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson can stay on the field, he could be an awfully productive back in the NFL.
23 more yards.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Intended for TJ.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Stafford. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run here with Swift. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
2 yards.
Now it's Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Pass to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Being chased out left. And now he lost the football. It's picked up by the Bears. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed.
A gain of 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Brady going to look to throw. And he finds Gronk. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So that one will be accepted. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he's got some space here. Chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 33 and a first. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Going deep this time for Miller. It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Brady to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down and sacked back at the 7. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Tampa Bay, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Lions, not much has changed. It's another loss. They're 14th on the season. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.